All right, so it's time to talk about Apecoin. And Apecoin is just over a month old now. And I'll tell you what, this has been really impressive to watch. You want to talk about what a good launch looks like? We're about to take a look at this chart. There is no pump up to the moon and big sell off like we see with pre sale tokens. By the way, a lot of people were airdrop tokens, and this chart still looks like this. Sure, on day one, a lot of people took profits, but if you got in on the right time after people were airdrop tokens, you are sitting pretty. I got really lucky. Got in under $7 in Apecoin. I wish I'd have put in a lot more, but I truly understood what Apecoin was building here, the attachment to BAYC, understanding the network effects that they have, understanding all of the celebrity endorsements that they have, the power they have to take this thing to the next level, and essentially do anything they want with this coin. Of course, they've created a DAO. And that is going to allow people to have a voice in what they do for the future. But let's jump into the chart and take a look at what it looks like here today. We are up nearly 18% today in the last 24 hours for Apecoin. Look at this chart. This thing started back on March 17th is when everybody got airdropped their tokens. Of course, you had to hold one of three different NFTs. Of course, you can hold multiple of all three and get X amount of tokens airdropped to you in Apecoin. Now, with that being said, we did see a big pop on day two as well. And currently, we're essentially where we were on day two. We're back up there, about $13.50, give or take, $13.37 right now. But we have created a nice little support line down here in the $10.80 range. So right in here, if you're still looking to get in, you might want to wait till we pull back to these levels. Not financial advice, do your own homework, but I am holding on to my position at $6.30, something in that range here on the big pullback on day one. Got really lucky to get it. I just happened to be alive on the air during their launch there on March 17th. Knew it was coming soon. We had talked about it back in 2021 that Apecoin was going to tokenize, that BAYC was going to tokenize their project a little bit. Here it is. It's Apecoin. And look at the last 3 days. Really, back on April 12th, we started rising up a little bit, got all the way up into this range, almost hit $13 and some change, actually pumped pretty high into the $15 range at one point, came back down just for a couple days, and now we're heading back up. This is just a really good-looking chart, really. I mean, if we go back here, from the beginning of April and what this looks like over the last 14 days, amid all this market volatility, Apecoin's chart is solid. We talked about the DAO. This is a little peek behind the curtain and some of the conversations they're having. 0.5x should be maximum cap for the NFT staking pools. Big questions here that they're allowing the community to tackle. And this is the power of a DAO. They have the voice here. They get to make decisions for the ecosystem. We see it with Shiba Inu. We see it with other projects. I think many more projects are going to go with this approach because people are going to want to hold a token that they have a say-so in. That is really the true nature of decentralization. I am in control of my money. You are in control of your money. Another holder like us in Apecoin, for example, we control where this thing goes. So there's talks about them getting into a play-to-earn game. I think it's going to be successful. They have a network here. They have a huge network of people in BAYC. And by the way, powerful people. Powerful people who can be movers and shakers on whatever they do moving forward. So I really like what they're building here. And you can see over here on their website some of the things they're building. The website can use a little cleanup. They do have their address right here. Make sure you're getting the right address if you're wanting to go look at the DEX tools or anything like that. But they also have a proposal section as well, which is really cool. Okay, you can see here, basically seeing who's in favor of what various process or idea that they have to move forward. Apecoin, to me, is one that will be around for a very long time. Look at the following they have on Twitter, for example. Damn near 280,000 people. Of course, it's an ERC governance and utility token used to empower a decentralized community building at the forefront of Web3. Apecoin DAO is the name. If you don't know about Apecoin, or if you've been sleeping on it, hopefully you take a second look. There were a lot of people early on that says, oh, just another shitcoin. Obviously, they didn't do their research. They didn't do their homework. They didn't realize where this is and who's behind it. So make sure you're always learning. Don't just read something on Twitter and run with it. Do your own due diligence. You are your best asset. You are your best asset. I very much appreciate you listening to these videos for sure and other people's videos in our space. I like to rally behind all the other influencers in this space. I try to help as many of them as I can when they have questions, and vice versa, man. I think we're all stronger together. But at the end of the day, you are your best asset. Take all the information in, make the decisions that are best for you. But Apecoin for me, it's a long-term hold. That's just I'm just telling you the plays I'm on and where I'm at with Apecoin. It's a long-term hold for me, and chart's looking really nice today. So thanks so much for stopping by. Patreon link down below if you want to come over and join our private community, get you on more plays like Apecoin, or at least put a bug in your ear and you could do your own homework. And then also, secondly, there is a link down there for the iTrust Capital. Start your IRA today fully in cryptocurrency. Pretty cool. See y'all. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.